All right, it looks like we're in the throes of, what is it, New York City Comic Con, and they just dropped some trailers for Discovery, Prodigy, and Picard. Yay! Maybe not so yay. We're going to have a look, or we're going to try to have a look at Star Trek Picard reveals its final season villain, another familiar face in Brent Spiner's role. Yay! We're going to try to take a look at that, but usually I can't seem to get these reaction videos out. They can't seem to stay up no matter what I do, no matter how much I obscure the frame. They just find a way to take it down. Paramount, CBS, whoever, they own it. It's theirs. And they don't want people replaying it in any way. I don't know if it's the sound or if it's the video. So I'm going to watch these videos, and you're just going to have to trust me that when you start the video on your end, and when I click that play button, your experience and my experience should sync up, okay? So I can't pause during this, but I will be offering commentary after I do the first watch through with pausing. But when I do that, I'm going to have to put something over the screen, and there will be no audio during that time. So we're going to go through the first run through of what they revealed for, I guess, hopefully, fingers crossed, the final season of Star Trek Picard. So let's rock. It's a Titan. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's the Narada. Look. Oh my god, it's Nero. No, it's not Nero. Interesting hairstyle. What the hell? No. Moriarty. Huh? Yay. Okay, so apparently this is Vatic. This is our villain this season. Bizarre hairstyle, but an otherwise kind of creepy look. I'm a little bit freaked out. Your stature in Star Trek does not necessarily correlate with your threat level. Okay? So someone that's small and creepy like that, and otherwise gives off this air of weakness, just visually, means nothing. Like, it's about your tactics, it's about your ship, and I'm curious to see what they're going to bring here for this villain. Vadic or Vedic, I don't know. A little strange. I didn't want another villain plot. Another revenge plot. Star Trek 2009 was about revenge. Star Trek Into Darkness was about revenge. Star Trek Beyond was about revenge. Star Trek Picard Season 1 was about nothing. Season 2, I don't know what happened in Season 2. Season 3 is about revenge. I feel like there was a lot of revenge in Star Trek Discovery Season 1, kind of, but maybe it wasn't the core theme. Of course, you got Khan, that was revenge. Star Trek 2. You know, it's just all kinds of revenge to go around. Star Trek. What did Soren want in Generations? I can't even remember. Star Trek First Contact wasn't really revenge. Insurrection, well, Nemesis again, kind of a revenge thing. I'm tired of vengeance. I don't need any more vengeance in my life right now. I'm just tired of that. Bring on some V'ger. Give me the V'ger villain. That kind of thing. I mean, yes, they said it in the trailer. There is a darkness on that ship. An all-encompassing darkness. And look at how dark this frame is. I looked at some behind-the-scenes video, I believe from Doug Drexler, of the bridge. And the ship was blurred out, so I'm assuming it was a bridge for the Titan. And it was fully lit because they were working on it. And it looked sick. It was so cool. And I just know that when it's on screen, it's going to be dark and blurry. Nonsense. It's just going to be crap. Get some lights going. I kind of want to see what's happening in your trailer. Okay, Mika Burton and Ashley Sharp Chestnut, along with Brett, both Alandra and Sydney, were named as LaForge's children. Yes, true, okay. So when Picard said LaForge, he meant Sydney LaForge, his Ensign Sydney LaForge. That's pretty cool. Geordie's daughter. Okay. And of course, Brent Spiner is back as Lore. Holy cow, Brent Spiner's primary role in Data. Data was killed in the TNG films. He just comes back for season 1, then comes back for season 2, then comes back for season 3. They keep getting the Brent Spiner in here. Lore, why did Lore age? Wasn't Lore disassembled or something? Like, wasn't he deactivated? And Moriarty, he was created in the Enterprise's holodeck, and then became sentient, and then wanted to get out. And then they said, I think what they did was they stored him away somewhere, and then implanted him with like a fake lifetime memory or something. So I don't know why. I'm not sure why he's back, but I didn't really miss him. Classic episodes of TNG in the holodeck. You know, the old Sherlock Holmes games they would play. You know, design me a game that could stump even Data, and then they end up creating Moriarty, and he draws a picture of the Enterprise. What's this? and computer, archway. And then they leave, and holy crap, the holodeck guy knows about the Enterprise. What do we do? And of course, we had the Enterprise F. Again, we're just canonizing everything from Star Trek Online. I played Star Trek Online. In my view, the designs aren't perfect. They're just good. The designs range from good to bad in Star Trek Online. The Odyssey class, which is this, the Enterprise, I'd say is just good. It's a little better than the Sovereign class, but that comes from somebody who is not a fan of the Sovereign class. Okay? I like the curves of it. It looks a little bit less violent than the Sovereign class. And I like that. And will they include the bridge, as it was in Star Trek Online? I believe I went on board the bridge of this ship in some mission in Star Trek Online. The captain is Vikel Shan, I believe. I wonder, will we meet him? Was he captain when it first launched? We did see Space Dock with some added pieces on it. By the way, Space Dock, for as far as anything goes, in Picard Season 3 I've seen so far, Space Dock undoubtedly looks the best. It looks right. It's beautiful. They made some additions, and I think I saw like fireworks around it, so maybe that was them launching the Enterprise F. There's your show. Not whatever this garbage is. And it looks like 7 of 9's the captain of the Titan. We managed to dance around the idea of a Titan show for so long. Something a lot of fans wanted was a show at Riker on the Titan. We wanted Captain Riker show. We wanted Captain Worf show. We never got neither, but I think we're getting 7 of 9 as captain of the Titan A. I think is what I heard them saying. If I'm wrong, it's fine. It's not a huge bearing on this argument I'm about to make. But there's something really schizophrenic about in Season 2 of Picard. Season 1 for that matter, wasn't it? Starfleet wouldn't have 7 of 9 in Starfleet. They just wouldn't have her if she was an ex-Borg. Wrong. That doesn't make any sense. And then now she's gone from that to captaining the Titan A. Which is what should have happened anyway. Starfleet would not deny 7 of 9. That should never have happened that way. And 7 of 9, by now, should have been captain of some other new ship by this time in Season 3. And Riker should still be captain of the Luna-class Titan. And then at the end of this season, maybe we see this ship launch. The Enterprise F, the Odyssey class. Just my 2 cents. As for the plot, I just don't give a crap. I just can't give a crap about these characters coming back anymore. I don't want to see these characters anymore. I don't want to see Worf looking like Santa Claus. Anytime someone with white hair and red clothes shows up, I'm just thinking, Santa! Worf says he's a pacifist, and he was like her once, I guess talking with the villain, irrational, impulsive, violent. No, you don't get onto the Enterprise by being like impulsive and violent and brash and inconsiderate, as this trailer wants us to believe old Worf was. Never the case. Worf always knew how far to push things, but always kept his perspective as a Klingon in the forefront of his mind. Okay, he wasn't stepping on his heritage, but he was acting out his own identity as well as a Starfleet officer. I did not see him as like inherently violent. Like, that's not a violent. Just describing someone as violent, you're describing an animal, right? Picard, is he just as violent as Worf by that regard? Because Picard uses the Enterprise on many occasions as a weapon to defeat the enemy. Is that not violent? it's a considered action to achieve an outcome. That's not how you describe Worf in that vein. You do not blanket statement say he's violent. And this show seems to be putting that forward. Granted, it's Worf himself saying it, and I can understand a personal journey, but the journey into pacifism, that's not the opposite of Starfleet. So it's not as big of a emotional journey as the writers probably think it is. It's not an opposite. It's just like a lateral shift into, like, I don't know, not being willing to fight in a show where the villain is clearly a violent probably psychopath, at least by the way she looks. I mean, I don't want to make any snap judgments, but you can make snap judgments when the writers are not awesome. So anyway, Beverly looking really different. Didn't age great. Neither did I. But Santa Claus Worf, don't want to fight no more. Geordi's there, and I guess he's just Geordi. That's good. Geordi looks like Geordi. That's good. But this trailer don't look like Star Trek. It looks dark. It looks mysterious. It's brooding. Ooh, what's happening? Who's this new villain, and why do they want revenge? Find out next time on Star Trek Picard Season 3, the final season. I don't know about you guys, but I can wait another year for that. That's my thoughts on the new Picard Season 3 trailer. Not disgusting, but not good. Just slightly worse than passable. Just a ho-hum. Brighten it up. We don't need vengeance. We don't need roping people. We don't need roping our old friends into hackneyed revenge plots at this point in their lives. Do we need that? I don't think so. So let's move on to Star Trek Prodigy. I like this already. I like what I'm seeing. If you don't know already, I really dig these uniforms. But in usual modern Trek fashion, we're making a new season of Star Trek. What are we gonna do for the uniforms? And then they just stretch their creative muscles to design a new uniform that's unique to them. And then how do we explain why these are different? It's experimental. It only works for this crew. Maybe only this crew has it. Discovery Season 1, different uniforms, very wrong looking. Discovery Season 2, different uniforms again for the Enterprise crew. Discovery Season 3, different uniforms again, albeit in the far-flung future. That's okay. Discovery Season 4, different uniforms again. Picard Season 1, different uniforms from what we saw in Nemesis. Picard Season 2, different Starfleet uniforms again with the wraparound style. Are we going to get something different in Season 3 of Picard? I don't know. But this is Prodigy. I think these uniforms are ace. But, again, why do we have them? To go with my point. Let's take a look at what's going on in Star Trek Prodigy. Mid-season trailer. Okay, and another Legacy Trek actor returns. Okay, let's check it out. What's that? What's that? Oh, look at this. Okay. A fan favorite nemesis to Commander Riker and the Enterprise D crew. Nemesis is a little harsh. Jellicoe serves as interim captain while Captain Jean-Luc Picard ventured undercover into Cardassian territory and chain of command. While Jellicoe has appeared in training, blah, blah, blah. Promoted since his appearance in the chain of command, yes. 2-part episode. Actor Ronnie Cox, voice for 4-Pip Admiral Jellicoe. Yes, in a recurring capacity at the next Star Trek Prodigy episodes. Okay, so Janeway's immediate superior is going to be Jellicoe. That's cool. I like Jellicoe. There's nothing wrong with Jellicoe. Stop dogpiling Jellicoe, guys. Hopefully, please don't ruin him. Don't turn him into a freaking monster. Don't turn him into a complete villain. Please don't do that. Okay. Lots of cool screenshots. This trailer, I'm gonna be honest. The Dauntless. Am I crazy, or is the Dauntless really big? Or is the Protostar bigger than I thought it was? It looks like there's something wrong with the size of the Dauntless. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's too big. A very strange pseudo-Vulcan salute like that. What's that? You could color me intrigued. I'm liking the use of these uniforms. Again, these are like a top 5 uniform for me. I'm into that style. Uniforms are very subjective, and everybody has a different thought on these uniforms, or any uniform for that matter. So your mileage may vary, as I always say. Cool looking aliens, and I kind of was surprised here. That alien said, "I don't know where you're from," and I swore she was gonna say, "I know when you're from," and I was just getting ready to cringe. Oh, don't do that. It's so played out. But they didn't. They said who you're from. So that's, I mean, yeah. You got me interested. But the nastiness sneaks in. They're saying we can't join Starfleet yet. But yet we're still flying the ship around. And we're running from Janeway in the Dauntless. Why? It's like you're stretching what I'm willing to believe here. I would have been happy if they just took that ship back to Starfleet and then we got to fast forward. But it looks like we can't go to Starfleet yet, so let's just mess around. It seems a little hokey. And at the worst of times, Prodigy was hokey, but at the best of times, it was fantastic. I think I saw a skydiving scene, which honestly makes me puke my pants a bit. I'm going to have to check my pants for puke, but I swore to you that I saw a skydiving scene here. And I'm not so happy about that. So, pretty good trailer. I'm going to call it good. A little scared of some things. There's some things that here that look far-fetched, maybe a little hokey. Still digging the uniforms. I was hoping they'd keep them on forever once they put them on. I'd never take that off if I got that uniform. all right. Don't ruin Jellicoe. Don't just let the kids keep the ship and do whatever they want. My recommendation going forward would to either be give the ship back to Starfleet and then do a fast forward in time to where they graduate as ensigns and then get back on another ship that's not the Protostar, maybe. Or better yet, have a crew off the Dauntless get on board the Protostar, take it over, and then keep our characters on as passengers, maybe, until they get back to Starfleet headquarters. But like I said, anything you do that would be fun past this point, past contact with the real Janeway, anything you do that's any fun past this point is always going to have the nagging thought in the back of your mind that we should just give this shit back. And you should. Yeah, I mean, it could be a fun time. But from what it looks like, I think maybe I'm going to prefer the first part of the season. I don't know. But you can make up your own mind on that. Let's check out Star Trek Discovery Season 5. How did we get to 5 seasons of this show, man? How did this happen? I mean, freaking short, sawed-off seasons, though, right? But nevertheless, I mean, look at this. Look at this. The thumbnail already looks completely insane. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Ugh. Oh, look. We're getting an actual mystery box. We have an actual mystery box this time, guys. What's in the box? Kovich is back. He's cool. Okay, alien planets. Good. We got Strange New Worlds. Okay, we got some Brave, we got some Bold. Okay. Got another weird, dark, nasty sets that you just, why couldn't this be Picard? See how, this show looks? It's just dim and dark again. You dark corridor, bright lights, that don't seem to light up anything. That's the look of modern sci-fi, I guess. And it's exemplified in Discovery and Picard. What should things look like? I don't know, dark with some glow sticks around? Cool. Yeah. We're kind of done with that. So there's not much talking in this trailer. It's surprisingly mute. It's just a lot of people's faces, and we're looking for some great treasure. I don't know about you, but looking for treasure ain't something we do in Starfleet. Maybe civilian archaeologists? Getting them curling Nescars and whatnot? Gotta get all the Nescars. I hope they call this thing a Nescar. We're finding the Nescar box, okay? It's Nescar box time. And there's never a dull moment in Starfleet. No, there's never a dull moment in Discovery because it doesn't calm down for 1 second. It's just screaming at you. And when it's not screaming at you, it's crying. Admittedly, Season 4 toned that down. Season 4, call it boring. At least it wasn't a painful screwdriver into the head. So, yeah. Okay. Callum Keith Rennie will be joining the regular cast as Captain Raynor. Described as a gruff, smart Starfleet captain who holds a clear line between commander and crew. Okay, good. Raynor's all about the mission. Good. And he doesn't do niceties along the way. Good. Raynor's all about the mission, whatever it may be, and he doesn't do niceties along the way. Yes, okay, I already read that. I'm losing my mind. His feeling is you get the job done and apologize later. Well, has a storied track record of wartime success. Good. But in times of peace, he struggles. Well, who doesn't? Collaboration is not his strong suit. That said, if it serves the greater good, he's willing to learn. But it won't be easy. And he looks cool, I guess. You know? He might be part Vulcan or something, judging by the ears, or Romulan. I don't know. But I guess he looks alright. Along with Rennie, actor Eve Harlow will portray Maul, a former courier turned outlaw. Great, that sounds really... I really want to follow outlaws around again. Who is highly intelligent and dangerous, with an impressive strategic mind and sharp wit. Okay. She's not intimidated by Captain Burnham, neither am I, or the crew of the U.S. Discovery, and will face down anyone who stands in her way. What else is new? Finally, Elias Tufexis. Was he not in Season 1 of Discovery? Was he not one of the prisoners or whatever that was being transported alongside Michael at the very beginning of Discovery, like Season 1, Episode 3 or something? Am I dreaming? Beams aboard as Laak. Are you guys tired of names that have a letter and then an apostrophe and then the rest of their name? Why do we keep seeing that? Like, just call him Lack. Why not? Who is a former courier turned outlaw. Tough, impulsive, fiercely protective of his partner Maul. So long as he knows she's safe, he doesn't care about collateral damage or its consequences. A perspective that makes him very dangerous at times will put him on the opposite side of Captain Burnham. Okay, I'm often on the opposite side of Captain Burnham. A third preview image of this season was blah blah blah. First time okay, and we got this. This could just be from anything really. Burnham on some kind of motorbike or some kind of vehicle of some sort with old-looking mirrors. In Star Trek Discovery Season 5, Captain Burnham and the crew of the U.S.S. Discovery uncover a mystery that sends them on an epic adventure across the galaxy to find an ancient power whose very existence has been... Here we go. This could destroy the entire universe. The Red Angel control could... an AI from the future getting data to become sentient could destroy all life, and then the synthetic squid from wherever could destroy all life if they didn't turn off the weird beam thing in Picard, and then big thing in the space blowing up that was going to kill everything in the galaxy at the end of Picard Season 2, and then something. Everything is the end of the world. I guarantee you this is somehow going to be some kind of thing that if we don't stop this thing and do this, it's going to destroy the universe. If we don't get this mystery box, we're dead. If we don't get this NESCAR, we're all going to be NASCAR. Which doesn't make any sense. But there are others on the hunt as well. Dangerous foes who are desperate to claim the prize for themselves and will stop at nothing to get it. Okay. Best news I could possibly read here would be a sentence down here saying this is the final season. Can we just drop Discovery? Look, Picard's almost done. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap up Discovery. 5 seasons? That's nothing to scoff at. Let's just call it a day. And let's move forward with Strange New Worlds being the primary Star Trek show live action. Let's get some of that going, please. Can we get that going? That'd be wonderful. As far as this trailer goes, I don't know. I mean, clearly Prodigy is my favorite trailer here. But Discovery Season 5, it's about on the same level as Picard, but I think this trailer might be slightly better than Picard. It doesn't look as angry as Picard. It doesn't look as dark. I mean, you know, like, some people are, like, smiling here and there. That's cool. Look, we're looking around at some alien worlds. I mean, the ships are going to be hideous. But what else is new for Star Trek, right? Am I right? This is just a take it or leave it. It's just whatever. So, Prodigy trailer. Discovery Season 5 trailer. Picard trailer. You know? I mean, I don't want them to suck at all. I want these to be fun, but, you know, historical trends being what they are, and we're 5 seasons in now. We're past the 3-season grace period that you should give every Star Trek show. Like, a Star Trek show, you should give it 3 seasons. But we're now 2 seasons past that. Curiously, when we hit the 3rd season of Discovery, we went to the future, which is where Discovery should have been set to begin with. But if you screw up canon so much that you just have to go to the future to be free of it, that's a problem. Should have been a totally different show. Totally going off half-cocked. Trying to wear the skin of TOS to sell people on this idea that was clearly not intending to be a Star Trek show. Maybe they found their footing. I say it every time I see a trailer for something. I say it every time. Maybe it'll be better. But it's always the same people. It's always the usual suspects. That was the New York Comic-Con trailers. And I'm sorry that you can't basically see any of it. The last time I did a video reviewing trailers and whatnot, it got taken down. It was only around for a little bit. Somebody had suggested why not do a stream. The internet connection on this ship isn't very good. It's like the upload, if you will, would be as slow as a snail suspended in molasses. It's just not a thing here. We are limited by the hardware we have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are interested at least in seeing these shows. I hope you guys are going to be interested in me reviewing them. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to review Picard. I'm going to have to review Discovery. You know, turn the lights on. You make me boss of Star Trek. My first thing on the whiteboard in the office, right up top, turn the goddamn lights on. Turn the lights on in your freaking bridge and on your freaking ship. Okay? I want to see something. Alright, Mark. He's getting out of here. He's going to be very busy doing whatever it is he does. And I'll see you guys later.